This is James's dinner for July the 30th. I have had hardly any sleep, 1 hour 58 minutes. I don't know what happened there. But I managed to get a lot done. So I don't know how I haven't fallen asleep yet. So far this morning I picked, washed, pitted a couple colanders full of cherries. I made about 1,000 of these. Well, I'm exaggerating. But anyway, this is Paleo Caleo Almondillos, and these I make basically like little burgers. They're a kind of nugget that I take kale pulp and then I mix in some salt and pepper, and if I have it, turmeric root pulp. But in this case I did not. In this case I decided to, because you can make whatever kind of spicy flavors you want out of this. But some things go better with kale, like turmeric. But anyway, another thing that goes good with kale is spanakopita flavors. So I put the garlic and the, what do you call it? Onion. What else? Dill. Lots of dill in there. So, and then about 6 egg yolks, and I use the egg whites for dipping. So, okay, so I mush that in with 1 container of almond butter, and then I form them into little, nugget shapes with my hands. And then I do this all in front of the TV while I'm watching whatever. I was watching lots of different things while I made these over the last few days, as I had the time. So you form the nugget shapes and then you dip the nuggets into ground almond, and then egg white, and then the flaked almonds. Sliced almonds, and that's that. And then you fry them in some coconut oil, and yum. And these ones here are made a little bit differently because I ran out of the flaked sliced almonds, so I made them more like how I make mine, which I will show you, or the ones that I eat, which I'll show you probably tomorrow. Anyway, these I use a different mix for the outside of them. It's a lentil and spelt. So this one's not paleo, because most paleo people wouldn't want to have any spelt, but there's not that much anyway. And mine that I make for myself to eat are vegan. So these ones have egg, but the ones that I make for myself do not. They don't have any egg, and they don't need it, and they're awesome. So he's having sauerkraut along with that, some pickled carrots that I made with thyme, and just a regular kind of salad with a balsamic and EVO dressing, some beans, and some pineapple if he wants it, broccoli juice, water. I'm just having salad and water. Boy, it is warm. But I don't mind it when it comes to end of July like this, or August. It cools down at night enough that the house doesn't get too hot. Even when the temperatures are getting up to about 30 every day, it still seems handleable. So anyway. And I've been sweating a lot in the sun, pitting cherries. I had a big hat on so that my shoulders wouldn't get burnt, because I spent a lot of time outside. I always do. So I kind of judge it. If I'm going to be out for a long time at once, then I wear a big hat. If I'm going hiking, I put on loads of sunblock. But most of the time I don't worry about it. If I'm just out for 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, and I can go in and cool off for a little while. I'm good. Don't seem to burn. Anyway, but then I'm not that white. I once went in to have a woman do my makeup for me, and she was very surprised. She was an African American woman, and her skin was quite dark, and she was very surprised. She said, your skin's actually really dark. Like when she was trying to find the right foundation color. You don't notice it because you just think that I'm light colored skin because my hair is light color and my eyes are blue, but it's not. It's not very white skin. Anyway, the Watercolor Ideas book is awesome by Joanna Goss. So I'll show you a few of the pictures that I thought were excellent. So there's this one. Somebody was working with ink, wet on wet sort of thing, and got fuzzy cat. Isn't that awesome? And this one, I have never heard of this, Yupo paper. And apparently it's paper made with plastic, so the water can't absorb, it takes a long time to dry, and it looks amazing. I just thought this person did a good job. I really liked the way they painted everything. And this one too. Isn't that lovely? I mean, you wouldn't think that you could get green working on a person and they would still look great. And again, with the green. Awesome, hey? Still looks good, even green. This one, I don't know if I was really meaning to get a book about this. I think when I put this on hold, I don't know if I knew that it was rocks, like pebbles, that they were. You see, I think I thought that it was like maybe cave kind of murals or something like that, like writing on stone sort of. Anyway, it doesn't matter because I enjoyed it. So, I'll show you a few of the pictures. Now, I thought this was pretty great. Look at, they painted rocks that look like apples. Isn't that awesome? And they do a good job. They show you how to do it step by step. And I enjoyed the cow. But they don't show you how to paint the cow. They do show you how to paint little baby Jesus and stuff. You could just go ahead and eat whatever you want out of there.
Oh.
So I also got this book out, and it's not good. It's not worth getting. So go for that great course on drawing. You can put it on hold through TAL. It'll come to you probably from Edmonton, and don't bother with. I don't even know why. Like, this is our public library. Bought this book. I don't know why they bothered. Don't waste money buying the cheaper versions of things. This is not a good book. So it doesn't compare to the great course on drawing. So just go for that. I have cherry juice all over my glasses. I have it all over my watch. I have it everywhere. So this is made with almonds. Almond butter, ground almonds, flaked almonds, and kale. And the outside of these ones is a bit different. It's a ground lentil kind of stuff. I'll show it off tomorrow. That's a warm one, eh?
Yeah, it's a scorcher room.
Yeah.
Walk into the hospital was fairly pleasant this morning.
Mm.
Well, I don't know when that was, 9?
I'm sweating out my toxins today.
Yeah. You'll have a toxin deficit today.
If you don't want to eat it, don't. I can put it
just
away.
Beans? What is it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm going to finish it up first. This other stuff will store better than this.
That'll store perfect. Have a lid for it.
No. I'm just going to eat it.
I just brought a selection out so you could decide what you wanted.
I want to eat a bit of sauerkraut. I like having something semi-sweet to balance with sauerkraut. I like eating the sauerkraut.
Sorry, I overcooked your nuggets again.
These?
Yeah, I keep doing it. I guess I was busy
They'll
doing
be
other stuff and
I don't see
kind of
any
forgot about
burns.
it. Yeah.
It's not charred. It doesn't look as though it came out of the barbecue. Barbecue pit. I've seen several tomatoes in my garden. I see more on some of them than I see here. No, I see in that one big plant. I see them coming along. Mine aren't quite as far ahead as that.
Well, that's a big
starting to
plant.
go.
It's not very happy now that I moved it over there.
I can
but
see it suffering.
Yeah, it was in the way over here. I couldn't get by it. It was going to get broken.
It was getting too enthusiastic. Feel sorry for it. I was working so hard.
Oh.
I feel like putting a big mirror behind it, reflecting sunlight. It would perk up pretty quickly, I think.
Well, it'll survive there.
Okay.
I don't care. It's not going to die.
You know things pretty well. I forgot to harvest the cabbages. Something else is harvesting. But I've got a few days grace. They're not working that fast, but they will be eventually. They get bigger and bigger, right?
I noticed your oregano patch is still alive.
Good. Some things are doing very well. Parsley's amazing. This is doing as well as that dill that we caught with.
Yeah, if you want to feel like you're the best gardener in the world, just throw down some chive seeds and some parsley seeds.
There you go. And then get James to take care of it.
Yeah.
And if it survives me, that means you're a good gardener.
You don't even need to plant them. Just throw the seeds in. They'll figure it out.
Well, I think that's Lethbridge. I mean, some soil gets blown over. They don't get blown out right away.
Hmm. I'm too tired to eat. I don't know how I've gotten so much done this morning. Will you try a bite of the kale nuggets?
Yeah.
What do you think?
This one's pretty good.
You okay? That one's paleo.
Good.
And I suppose it's gluten-free. There's no grain in it whatsoever. Did it need more dill or anything?
Looks pretty good. I mean, what I'm doing is kind of putting an unofficial sauce on it.
Yeah, well, I was thinking of serving it with some chutney. Would you like that?
Well, I think some sort of stuff. I'm going to eat one each because I want to make sure to get the salad done. Salads don't do well sitting around in weather like this, right? So, yeah. It's pretty good too. Maybe better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know with this kale. So
That one's not paleo though. That one has, well, I don't know how some people would feel about a little bit of spelt, because the mix that I used has 3 different kinds of lentils and a little bit of spelt.
jeez, these paleo people, they're it's almost like a religion. You know? It's
They
like-
might, some of them might go for a little bit.
But people are always looking for a new religion, new belief system.
That spelt's a cancer fighter, so I'm all for the spelt. I think that's a good idea. Keep that in your diet. Oh. Yeah, because I have some chutney that I made. I can't remember what I made it out of. I guess I could check. I think it was pear. I think it was a pear chutney. Or I don't know. I mean, what would be good on those? Do you think antipasto would be good on them, or?
I think that would be good. Anything like a chutney relish.
These kids get so excited.
I don't know if let them go.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go in.
Okay?
It's so hot.
It's warm.
I've had enough of this.